All right, welcome back to another episode of Stays Between Us. I'm joined by a dear friend, colleague, someone that I know for almost a year. Rika, how do
Hi
you say your last
guys.
name?
Koska.
'Cause I
You
should-
guys just say Lika Kos should
Rika
be fine.
Kos. Yeah. And thank you so much for taking the time out. She is the most blunt person I ever know in my life. And I have a nice story to say about it. I have my reasons, but I'll tell you right after you
Okay.
introduce yourself.
I'm
And
waiting to hear that. Say it nicely, okay?
100%, 100%. I'm not gonna make you look bad.
Okay.
How you been?
Yeah, it was great. I was changing to get a new job and then it was really fun and interesting.
Her face does not look very really fun and interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
they paid you to say that, didn't they? Yeah. And the good thing is none of us here right now in the studio are from New Zealand,
Yes.
and you're from Thailand.
Yes, I'm from
Right.
Thailand.
And when did you come to New Zealand?
Since I was 18, so it's 6-7 years ago already.
You've been here for 6 years.
Yeah.
No, I was even just talking about it. I thought you've been here only for like 3.
Oh, 3 years? Hell no. I need to go all through trauma to get here. Study from language school to here. Oh, it's crazy.
And how's it been?
It was good. I was actually start from beginner, like I don't know English, and then I came here. I choose the language school who have no Thai people, and I was homesick. And you know what? My dad just moved me. So he didn't pick up any phone. I was trying to cry, want to go back to Thailand, and he was like, "Oh hell no, I'm not gonna pick up your phone," and leaving me there.
So you came here, you didn't like it as much. You were feeling like a little bit like you were missing home and stuff.
Yeah.
And you called back and no one picked up.
Yeah, I called back and my dad lived there for like 1 month and I was like, okay, then what I need to do? I cannot go back anyway, so I study English. Yeah, that's how my dad got me.
Yeah. And when did they finally pick up the phone?
Maybe after 2 months.
After 2 months.
Yeah.
Well, if you, the thing is, you're a really blunt person. I'll tell you the story. Me and Rika were chilling at work one day, and we had a colleague, a really nice colleague of us. And then one day she started talking about, that people tell me that, she was 35. She was like, the people tell me I'm 35 years old. I'm 35, but I don't look 35. I look 29, 28. And then from far I hear, no la. and I look back and I'm like, who told you la? and I'm trying to say, Rika, let it be. And she's like, and she said, no, a lot of people tell me that. No, they lie to you. I was like, and I'm trying to tell her, don't say that. Oh, did she feel bad? I was like, yeah, she felt bad.
Sometimes, I just speak and I try to think, but my mouth go faster than I thought.
Every time.
Yeah.
So, how you like it so far? Like, why you came to New Zealand out of all the places?
Actually, my dad just told me that I used to just study only science and math in Thailand. And my dad said, okay, only English you don't know, so you need to come to New Zealand to study. And I was like, oh, I don't want to study because I don't know anything. I don't even know past and 10, I already told my whole family that I eat. And my whole family said, you eat? You eat or not? I said, I eat. I try to say I ate already. And I say I eat. And then, that one is hustle with the English.
No, that's
why.
okay. We have all been there. Yeah, well, it's my second language as well, English.
Wow.
So it's not like. But then, like, how come you chose like New Zealand to study?
Actually, my brother and my sister came to New Zealand before me.
Yeah.
And my dad thought it was safest place in the world for the girl.
Is it?
So, can I say it?
Yeah. No, I mean compared to Thailand and New Zealand, when you go out, which place, like say after 10 o'clock, which place do you feel safer?
I could say New Zealand still safe because I have friends all around. And in Thailand, my dad and my mom don't allow me to go out the cup that much.
Yeah.
So I try to sneak out. So the only one I afraid in Thailand is my mom and my dad, not the stranger.
So like you've never gone clubbing or going out? in Thailand?
I've been coupling in Thailand. Yeah, when I went back to Thailand since 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. You know what? I didn't know. I see Thailand is like, I didn't know that they have the thing.
Yeah.
It's in Phuket. So I went there with my friends, a couple of friends, and I went on one street called Patong.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's opened my eyes how the foreigner think that Thailand is like have the lady try to dance around, and they are only wearing a small pieces of clothes. And I was like, oh hell, this is Thailand. Oh yeah.
So it is like that, right?
Yeah, it was really cool actually.
But like, do you feel like Thailand has so much more to offer, but a lot of people see it in just that part, just the clubs and the girls, and then like gotta pay for everything and
Yeah, I know Thailand offer a lot of things. Travel, you can get a lot of food. Thai street food is
Yeah.
amazing. And also, if you come from New Zealand and you were like minimum wage in New Zealand and
Yeah.
you go back to Thailand, travel, you're like a king.
Yeah.
Every food was just like $1, $2.
Oh my god! So it's cheap as well.
Yeah, and I grew up when my mom always invite foreigners
Yeah.
to go into the car, and she would drive as Uber driver. Yeah.
What? There was a foreigner.
So my hometown is really, really rural area, so
Yeah.
we don't access a lot of public transport.
Okay.
So my mom, when I was young, my mom always drive, and she saw like foreigner, and she was like, "Oh, okay." So she couldn't speak any English, and she just say, "Where?" And then the foreigner will say where to go. So when she speak, or they will show us a photo. So my mom said, come. So my mom just drive them and drop there.
Oh,
So
nice.
I could say that was
Yeah.
like Thai people is pretty nice. And I didn't see that why people don't go there to travel. Let's go travel there.
Yeah, and then you guys are really good at sales. Like I know, like I'm working in sales. You were working in sales. Like that's how we met. And then every person that I know who's from Thailand, they are really good at sales. How's that?
Because we know how to bargain. So we know when the customer come, we know what they're going to say. We
Yeah.
know what they're going to thought because we has been there in that
Yeah.
place because we was at how much? 20 baht? No, 15. No, 10. And if you don't take it, I go. So
Okay.
later on, the people will just like, oh, come, let's get to that price.
But is
Yeah.
that for you guys only? Because I have friends who went there, and when they started to bargain, the people were just like, "Fuck off! Like, don't stay here." Like,
You need to have some nice word. You
Oh, you
need
gotta
to,
do it another
ask the
way.
open question first. Like, oh, how are you? Try to get to know them, and
Yeah.
later on try to cut the price.
yeah, cut the
so
price.
that how.
Okay. So if you guys go in there, you can hit her up on how to
Yes,
get
of
discounts.
course. Or
Yeah.
you get me a call, and
Yeah.
then I'll try to bargain for you. How
But
about that?
like, how is the life different comparatively from Thailand to New Zealand? Like cultural wise and just environment for you.
Yeah, I could say in Thailand is like more welcome.
Okay.
I didn't say because I got some bad experiences here, like residences couple of time in Auckland.
Yeah.
So, but here is still my home, my second home. But as a comparison between Thailand and here, I feel like in Thailand we are more know each other. For
Yeah.
example, in my hometown, when I go everywhere, I can say like, "Oh, this one is my friend." As we go and rest there,
Yeah.
so that's why I feel more comfortable. But when I come here, the funny part is I made a lot of friends
Yeah.
who sometimes we couldn't open up that so much. So that's why recently not sometimes I try to find out who is not come to me without benefit. You know how I couldn't say that here people are bad or something, but in Thailand maybe because of the language barrier as well, we couldn't express much in English. Yeah, that one.
So you kind of feel like people aren't as friendly here as they are in Thailand.
No, not. It's
They don't
really
open up as
yeah.
much, right? It's hard to get friends. It's hard to go out with them, like plan something and stuff. Very reserved, kind of like.
Yeah, I could say that it's just a different perspective between living here because, yeah, I don't have much as local fan, but I have a couple of friends who local. She is so nice. They are really so nice person.
How about like cultural differences? Is there a lot of cultural?
It's not really cultural one, but it's just something that is different. Like for example, in Thailand we have that thing called bidet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and when I first come to New Zealand, I was like, where the hell is that?
Exactly. I was in India. Like I was a student in India living there, and I had the best. Is it called bidet? Bidet, yeah. Yeah. So like the pipe that. So I had the best bidet ever. My friends used to come to my washroom just to use my.
How?
It was so powerful. Like it was like
It's
once you were
powerful?
so,
Did you just say
I
that's
mean,
speedy?
like no homo, but like when you used to do it, and then you used to clean yourself, right? I think I used to like poop for like 5 minutes, and then 15 minutes I would just spend time cleaning myself. It would just clean your entire soul inside as well. Like it was that strong. It was really like it's anytime my
So it's
friends
just
ask me,
clean up there into
all the way till your brain, like any negativity, anything. Like anytime my friends ask me, what do you miss the most? That's
Is
the
that
one. Yeah,
bidet.
that's the one. The good thing is like I got a feedback from my friends as well because they used to come to my. So every time they used to come, they're like, "Okay, this is really good." So is that the
Yeah.
only thing that you miss as well from there?
Mm.
Not your family.
Yeah, of course I miss my family. Come on.
But second, that comes second.
Yeah, the bidet
Yeah?
is my comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know what? I don't know which one is cleaner between bidet and the wipe.
100% like first of all my bidet would clean cars. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like it would literally clean your car as well. 100%. Like there's no
Really?
way. Like yeah, put like peanut butter on the table and clean it with tissue, and then get my bidet and clean it like it would break the table.
Exactly, but the thing is, I was having a discussion with my friends that if you use the bidet and the water down there splash it up, you know, the water down there
Yeah.
splash it up, like how it's gonna work?
But how do you hold it? You know what so what I do instead of that one, the one that I have here is called Butt Buddy.
Butt Buddy?
Butt Buddy, yeah, it's for $69. No, this is no joke. It's real. You can look it up on Amazon. I think it's Butt Buddy, yeah. So what it does is like it has keys, and then it kind of like points where your hole is, and then it would just automatically.
How can it know? Like, how can it know?
So it's right in between.
So you need to
Your
try
body
to.
has a symmetry, right? So it's like right in between, and then you press it, and you can even adjust it. So if it's like you've done it too much and you want it like with a lot of more pressure, I mean nothing beats the bidet that I had in India, but this one is like it's good because you can like adjust it, warm water, cold water. You can make it come like bullets.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
okay, I see.
Yeah. Butt Buddy.
Let's try to find out Butt Buddy
Butt
and
Buddy for
Amazon.
$69. Okay. You have been here for 6 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nearly 7 years.
7 years. How is dating life in New Zealand?
In New Zealand, for me, it's really difficult with the dating
For
life.
you?
Yeah,
That's-
hell yeah.
That's not true. I put a Tinder account for you and you got 99 likes within 10 minutes.
But well, people in here is quite. I didn't say like everyone is really dangerous, but most of the time when I try to talk to someone, to be honest, long time ago I used to be in. I used to be in the toxic relationship, and I don't want that anymore.
Mm.
I don't want any of that. So I try to more carefully talk.
By toxic, you mean like what?
Toxic's like he was blocking everyone, like every man's in my
Oh, you're not
Instagram
allowed to go
account.
out.
Yeah,
Mm.
and he tried
Yeah.
to see every. Even I talked to my close friend as a
Yeah.
girl. He looked all up for like 1 year what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's quite toxic. But at that time, I was falling in love.
Yeah.
And you know what? Toxic relationship is just like when they do bad to me, and then I feel like addicted to that feeling of it.
Yeah.
So when I get out, I was
I come
trying.
on a podcast and I talk about them and I ruin their life.
No, when I get out, I found something called situationship.
Oh, okay. What
you
is
know
that?
situationship?
I have no idea. What is that?
So situationship is like a romantic but undefined relationship.
Romantic. Yeah.
Yeah, romantic. So basically, for example, there are one.
Romantic.
As-
That's so cool. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. No. So cool.
Actually, I cannot pronounce
no.
separate L and R.
Yeah.
So basically, have a two, for example, women and guys, or it's different. So let me example.
Yeah.
So one of them want to be in relationship, want to be in girlfriend boyfriend, but
Yeah.
another one doesn't want to commit.
Yeah.
But they also addicted how they cuddle, how they go out everywhere together. That is how I guess is situationship, and I'm really afraid of that.
So is that like friends with benefits?
No, because you're a friend with benefit. You go. It seems like you're just having some imitate together,
Yeah.
right? But for situationship, you do everything as a boyfriend girlfriend, but it's not boyfriend girlfriend.
Also, like you guys can sleep with other people But
I'm
you
not
got
sure.
together reserved.
I still in the research of
Research
that.
person, research person.
So I cannot tell much because I need to do more research.
So why don't you get a proper, if you
I
guys are
wish-
doing everything together, just
Yeah, that exactly. Like why not? But I'm not sure
so
why.
you're single right now.
I have someone that I talk to.
Someone that you talk to.
Yeah. So, but I'm not sure what is
Like,
this.
he doesn't
I'm not
talk
sure
back
if
to you?
I'm not sure is that situationship or what. So I'm trying
My
to
man,
figure it
all
out.
right,
This.
on national on national Instagram, what is it? Rika the nation wants
Yeah.
to know. All right, no, but then being an Asian,
Mm.
I mean, I'm Asian as well, but like I mean from like Thailand or um, do people look different? Like if they look at you or when they talk to you or when like someone's flirting with you, do they want some serious relationship or do they have this thing that or it's just for like
I think it's not
like body
because
shape?
of the Asian or not because of the nationality. It's just because of the person. That
Okay.
person want to commit or not. I always want to commit in the relationship because I feel secure.
Yeah.
I doesn't feel like one day you just gone in out of my life and I already attached.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why maybe I'm still now not sure what's going on in my life.
Well, how about have you ever dated in New Zealand from someone from like Kiwi?
Yeah,
And
I
how was the
did.
experience?
The experience was okay, but there are some weird thing that sometimes because of me couldn't speak English fluently
Mhm.
and I couldn't explain myself more instead of like having someone who doesn't speak English as a first language.
Yeah.
So that means more connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me. But it's depend on the type. If it's handsome Kiwi, I'll think about that.
It doesn't matter. I know
I'll
the
think about
language
it.
of love.
Yeah.
That's the most important part. But the thing is about relationships nowadays. There was this horror movie that I watched called It Follows. It was about this guy who has sex with someone else. and then you smoke and then
Sorry, I couldn't hold it.
no, I gotta do this again. Because I have to make
I couldn't hold it. I was holding it. I was like waiting for the nighttime, and I was like, okay, it's time for you to
What is
talk.
that? What is that?
It's
What is
like
this?
a Thai herb for you can smell it.
Oh,
It's really like
it's so
refreshing up.
addictive though.
Yeah, and you know what? Funny thing is, I was on the bus the other day,
Yeah.
and I was sitting quite back, and there another person as a guy who just doesn't look creepy.
Yeah.
And she was like,
He was like,
yeah, he was like, because I was getting dizzy, so I need this so to refresh me.
Sure.
So I was like this, and he was like, oh, what is that? I said, oh, it's Thai herb, so you can smell for refreshing. And he was just saying to me like, can I try it? I was like, oh, no, you cannot. And then she said, why? Can I try from far away? I said, no, it's personal.
Wait, I
Come
just
on,
tried it.
No, it's okay
It's all right.
because
You know
as
my
a friend,
nose.
but I don't know them. But I don't know him.
Yeah, that's
He
true,
was
that's
just
true.
sitting to me and he
That's
was
true.
like, "Oh, it's really famous on TikTok." But I'm not sure if it's famous on TikTok. You guys?
Yeah,
If
I've
anyone
heard,
know?
yeah, this one is. I've heard it's quite addictive as well. I
Yeah.
don't know if it has actual benefits for it or not, but all right, let me finish my story.
Okay. Come on, your story. Sorry for interrupting.
This addicts. So, so I feel like right now this generation, the relationships are like the horror movie that I watched. It was called It Follows. It was like this guy who I can't do it.
Why you cannot do it? Come on, say I'll give you.
Oh, this is so good. Okay. All right, let's do this. So I feel like the relationships right now is like there's this movie called It Follows. It's a horror movie, and in that movie, it's like one person has sex with someone, and then there's a ghost that starts haunting and killing the person that whoever had sex with.
Why?
So it's just like a curse that started, right? And like the movie doesn't say why, but it's just this girl who gets abducted, and then she has sex with someone, and then that person says like, you see that person, if it touches you or reaches you, it's gonna kill you. All right, and then the person has to just keep avoiding and running away from it, and that's the only way. You gotta keep running away, and then it becomes in a form and shape of anybody that you know, and then it attacks you. And I feel like why do I relate relationships to It Follows is because I feel like there was a person once that was really good, and then experienced something really fucked up, and then now that person passes it on to someone else,
Yeah.
and then that person who gets affected by it just can never trust. And the reason I say this, I have 7, 8 friends of mine, all guys, who all had serious relationships when they were 18, 19, and all of them got fucked over so bad, and none of them have been the same for the past 10 years that I know. They can never trust the person the same way. They can never look at the girl in the same way. What do you think about this? Like, do you feel like people carry their problems or something that happened in the previous relationship and then they just reflect it to the new one?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's true because when you have a bad experience, you're afraid to get to that kind of stuff again.
Yeah.
So you try to avoid it. So you try to have the wall
Yeah.
up around yourself and you don't want to open up for anyone.
Yeah.
But when you don't want to open up anyone, that's how situationships come. That's right. Everyone is afraid to committing now. So that is why.
That situation. That's wow. I've learned something super new today.
Yeah.
Situationships. Yeah. Thank you so much for educating us on situationships.
I don't even know if my education is right.
No, that's okay. That's okay. So getting a little bit more serious, you came to New Zealand 6 years ago, and at the moment, getting a job in New Zealand is not easy.
Yeah,
How was
it's
it back
really
then,
hard.
and how did you sustain yourself? And you were a student as well.
When I was in the student, I was having a part-time job. At that time, I studied full-time, but I get some extra. Oh, let me just pass it out. And I have some interesting thing.
Yeah.
So I used to do the podcast. You know, it's not a podcast. It's like a Biko, a live stream.
Oh, you used to do live streaming?
Yeah, I
Okay.
used to do live streaming to earn some extra money. That's how expensive in New Zealand is.
One sec. So, what is the live stream about? Is it like OnlyFans?
No, it's just like me eating some noodles or some sushi and talking to people around because only have that period of time and I feel like that is something that I can make a money of it. So I just sitting there.
So you used to eat food in front of camera, streaming that,
Yeah.
and people used to watch you,
Yes.
and you used to get paid for it.
Yeah.
And then they say, "Woman, life is hard."
I used to eat and then I just say, oh, how was your day? And sometimes like every day of my life is like a drama, you know.
Just talk to the mic straight. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every day of my life it was kind of drama. So I have every topic to talk every day.
Yeah.
So after that, it's just something that I can talk to.
Yeah.
So I just eat, oh, today my lecture, it just don't like my work. I need to redo my job, something like this.
And you were just eating,
Yeah.
and then people will just, and then how do you earn money from that?
So people send me some gift. And sometimes I was just challenging with another one, just try
Yeah.
to talk, try to just like, oh, how was your day? And another people will be like we is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we just get some gift and then the gift, every month they will transfer me some money.
So like approximately
Like 4 digit.
4 digit.
Yeah. But that
Base
time
4
only
digit?
only like 30 hours per month.
30 hours per month.
So only
Just
1
eat
hour.
food and just talk to. And then would they send you like weird requests as well? Like, hey,
Yeah. But the thing is,
what was
in
the
that
weirdest
platform,
request you got?
I was really requesting, can I smell my feet? Like, you know
Oh,
how?
while you're eating.
No, yeah. And then I was like, oh, come on, no. I'm not that fixable. But I would do that for like
Yeah.
some money, but I'm not that fixable. Yeah, some weird requests
And
happen.
how much would smelling your feet cost?
I'm not sure. I didn't ask for it. I just said, oh, hell no, I cannot.
Oh, so it wasn't like smell
No.
feet like
No,
$500
it couldn't, like, in that time, it doesn't have much technology as now,
okay,
you
okay,
know?
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
people can just type and then send a gift. That was enough.
And then how come you stopped?
Because I was too busy with my uni. In my last year of uni, I was really busy. And I get in that toxic relationship.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That's why.
imagine all the people who used to watch you eat on a daily basis, and then one day they turned up, and then you were not there anymore. Do you have any message for them?
So if anyone just follow my Instagram, I
eat
hope.
there.
Yeah, I'll try to eat there as well if I can earn some money. And I can put the what is called mbak or something that you can sound how I'm chewing the food.
But how would... Okay. So I try to promote local businesses. So please do follow Rika on
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah, she's a really good eater. Okay, but on a serious note, all right. How hard was it to get job in New Zealand? Because for me it was really difficult. So what
For
about
me,
you?
it's really difficult. After I graduate, I try to find a job. I study industrial design,
Yeah.
which means I think it's really cool, but it's really, really, really hard to get a job.
Yeah.
And I try to apply, feel like thousands of the job on
Yeah.
Seek everywhere. Indeed, Seek, Jola, I done, and then I was just trying to hand CV all around, but because I need full time job as well, yeah, and it's more difficult.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I feel like the job market is, I could say, is really hard. You need to
Yeah.
have experience.
True.
Yeah, my dad just asked me to study master, but I feel like if I want to stay in New Zealand, I need to gain more experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's difficult for me as well. I remember I came during COVID, and then I applied for almost 400 to 500 jobs,
Mm.
and then I got called to this interview once, and I was like ready. This was like my second interview in the country. I was so excited. I was ready. I told my mom, my sister, oh, they said your CV is interesting. We want to talk to you, right? I go online, and the person, there were like three people. They look at my CV and they're like, I mean, we cannot give you this job at all. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why am I being called for the interview? Then it was an online one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think your CV has so and so and so and so problems, and this experience you don't have, and that experience you don't have. And then there was this another guy who was a recruiter, and he was like, I'm like, did you guys just call me to roast me? Or like, and then she was trying to be nice about it at the end. She was like, yeah, if you want, you can send your CV to us and I'll help you to make it better. And I'm like, I'm like wearing my best clothes, and I'm like, and then I go out like really sad, and my mom was like, "What happened?" And then she's like, "I'm like, I didn't get it. They were just literally roasting me about how shit my CV is."
Yeah.
So it's a difficult market. So, but then, would you like start an OnlyFans ever?
Ooh, if anyone interested more than like 500 people, so I'm thinking about it.
But how would like for real?
Yeah, if anyone interested, I
What
will
would the
think
name
about
be?
it. I'm just gonna give it Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. That's what I told her. You know.
Costa Rica, yeah.
Rika Gold Star.
Yeah.
Oh, Gold Star Rika. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. But like, for real, would you ever?
I might consider it if someone, because I'm just afraid if I put my content there, nobody watch. I'm wasting my time.
Oh, that's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like, this is exactly. Imagine you start an OnlyFans and it fails,
Yeah, exactly. So I don't like wasting my time try to be a sexy.
and then you have to make it free.
Exactly. So yeah, if someone interested, just comment there.
Comment, yeah. All right. If we get,
I'll think
if
about
we
it.
get 500 comments on this,
Maybe 1,000.
if we get 1,000 comments, Rika will start her OnlyFans. No, but then don't you think like the aftermath of having an OnlyFans, like people seeing you, knowing you?
Yeah, sometimes I think that like, what if one day my children see me on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
How I'm gonna react to that?
And then you're like,
I do like, oh, I'm a cool mom.
I'm a cool mom. What about the dad though?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if someone gonna commit it on OnlyFans, is have a lot of effect after.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like you
Yeah.
will lose a lot.
Yeah,
Right after.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
even your maybe your future husband family will not see you as who you are in real life. Even I'm so nice, and then
Yeah.
we have an OnlyFans, they will just OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh, so well, maybe no.
Okay, this is not a podcast for. It's fun because I ask everybody, even the guys. So it's great. that
How
you
was the
have
feedback?
So one turned out to be a manager for a bunch of girls, yeah, and the other one said no, yeah, and I'm afraid to start one.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
do respect people who doing that because
You
I
respect them.
feel yeah,
You respect the OnlyFans.
yeah, because they're trying so hard to get the money as well.
How they
even
trying
though
hard? I'm
even though
trying
they
hard. I work 8 hours a day.
it's differently. Like they need to try to see how to make themselves pretty. How to maybe they need to do
I have to
injection.
make sure I'm pretty good looking as well on a daily basis.
Maybe they need to do their boob, or they need to upgrade themselves. But well, I respect in every job.
Talking about plastic surgery,
Yeah.
how is it that there are so many good-looking guys in Thailand?
I know in Thailand we have really, really famous like in plastic surgery because you can get your nose done, your boob done, everything pretty much, and then you can be like, oh, this one is 1,000. If you have 1,000 New Zealand dollars, you can get maybe all of yourself done.
So it's like what, like buy one get one?
It depends on the promotion.
The one on the promotion, so you can
Maybe get boob and then have a
like
filler
your bun,
fee.
yeah.
Something like this. It's really competitive in Thailand.
So it's cheap as well, and then the quality is good as well.
You need to be careful about that because some of Thai people, we doesn't know which one is good, which one is bad. So even foreigner, you need to maybe a little bit upgrade than other, maybe more expensive, maybe some hospital or some clinic that can be trust, not like just maybe some house downstairs household doing the injection and stuff.
But how come so many guys get it there?
Because we open up.
Oh, so it's acceptable in the.
So it's just like not only girl, guy can be handsome too.
Yeah,
So
but then
in Thailand,
I can be
really
handsome. I
open.
need to get boobs for it.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? So you're saying I would look better if I had boobs on?
No, I didn't say that.
No.
Maybe something else. Maybe something else.
Oh my goodness! Holy shit! All right, and everything else here has been good. How's the home that you stay in?
Oh, it was like hell.
So are you renting out over here?
I'm renting out the room,
Yeah.
but the house owner was living there as well, and it's been fucked up
How come?
because she told me before, since earlier, like she smoked, but she smoked outside. She become smoke inside of the house, and we smell that smoke all day. And I tried to ask her like, "Can you be less smoking?" She was just tell me like she tell me like, "You know, right? I told you I smoke." Like this. Her face expression and her voice just doesn't go well.
Yeah.
And she always tried to teach me. For example, one day I was going down to washing my clothes. She tried to teach me, this one not good, this one not good. And then she said that my family doesn't teach me. And I was like, well, come on, auntie. She's an auntie.
Yeah.
So I said, come on, auntie. My dad and my mom teach me. I just want to do it on my own way. And then she just tried to put a lot of thing on me.
Yeah.
And then I'll just close my ear up and just try to do and finish as quick as I do. And that's how I don't really like how she told me like that. The why is just like, why do I need to be here in that situation? So I came up and I told her that, oh, auntie, can you don't say in that noise,
Yeah.
in that loud voice or in that tone for me because I don't really like it. And she was like, why you talk that I'm so bad like this? I was like, come on, auntie, I didn't. I just tell you what I don't like. And one thing is like my cat. She always told me that she loved my cat more than me, and my cat loved her more than me. And I was like, come on, auntie, I have my cat only like this and grow up my cat like this big. Yeah. And she still stay like that. And a lot of things that, for example, we didn't have any more privacy. Like I rent with my friend, me one room and my friend one room. Because you know what? At the first time, I think that if I'm gonna stay auntie, I'm not gonna stay by myself because I'm gonna get fucked up. So I invite my friend to stay with me in another room. And now we fucked up together, me and my friend.
So you're moving?
Yeah, I'm moving soon, so now I can talk about her a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
a
in
little
case.
bit. And then the next episode,
Yeah.
I'm gonna destroy her.
Yeah.
But is it hard to get houses like to rent in New Zealand?
It's really hard. And the rent here is really expensive.
So you're sharing at the moment?
I have one, like, you mean sharing a house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sharing a house so with 3 people. One is house owner, one is my friend.
So
Yeah.
three, you and her, all of you three together.
Yeah. So, and then the auntie doesn't have work, so she always stay at home and she always looking at everything we do, and she always come to, like, try to listen to us, me and my friend conversation. You know what? One day, me and my friend was talking.
So she knows you're here on the podcast.
I don't know. It's okay.
It's okay.
She should know,
Yeah.
isn't it? But yeah, living with the host is a nightmare.
So one day, what happened between you and your friend?
So I
Sorry, I
was
cut you off.
eating with my friend, and my friend tried to tell that she has experienced this and that on her life, and then I was sharing mine too.
Yeah.
As a girl and girl talk, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. And then the auntie would just come so quietly and just suddenly say, "I hear everything." I just said, "Auntie, what did you hear? Like, you can hear everything. It's not about you.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just discussing." And then auntie would just come and just try to blame on us that we talk really bad to the people for half an hour, and we just want to spend time eating our food and then try to discuss
talk,
the
yeah?
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was being like this, and sometimes she really rude.
So I hope you move out soon.
Yeah,
so.
I hope soon too. But yeah,
Yeah.
we found a house. I'm moving soon.
You're just moving soon, right?
Yeah,
And hopefully,
thank God.
no. Is it just you guys? Like no more house?
No,
owner living?
we have a friend, but friend is much better.
Much better than that.
Yeah.
Good friend.
Yeah, of
You know-
course.
Rika, I have a really cool story that happened between me and you. I don't know if you want to say it or I should say it.
Why?
The day that I broke up.
You know what? So there are one guy who I should mention who is it. So it's you know what?
I think I just told them that it was me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead with the story.
Can you cut it off?
yeah. That's okay. Yeah. So,
So-
what was the?
So at the beginning, it was his birthday. So I went to his birthday. He tried to order some vegetarian pizza for his colleague, and I tried to eat that, and it's really, really spicy. And another day, I couldn't go to work. I was in the toilet for a whole day. And one guy just called me at 2 a.m. I was still in the bathroom, and he was crying, and then I was in the bathroom. And I said, "Hell, wait, Seb. I need to go bathroom. Give me one second." So I went to bathroom. I come out. I was just thinking that he would just fall asleep. He's still waiting for me and to cry.
Okay, wait. I broke up. All right. It's 2:00 in the morning. I have no one to talk to, and I'm like super sad. I'm crying a little bit in a manly way, you know. And then I call this lady for help, and then she's like, "Hi, Seb, how are you? I'm just in the washroom." But you can talk. I'll put myself on mute. So, and then shamelessly, I'm like, all right, like, I need to talk to her. And then I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, like this happened, and I broke up, and I this and that. And then after like 3 minutes, she unmutes me. Yeah, I know. It's so tough. I understand how tough it was. I really want to be able to help you, but I'm so sorry I have to go back again. Can I call you tomorrow? But better things are gonna happen to you. And I can hear that she's like struggling behind.
I was like, come on, let me have a privacy. But I couldn't leave this guy because he's really sad.
I'm a really nice person as well.
Yeah.
That's why. Have you break up? Like, how was your breakups? Have you ever had a breakup like that?
Yeah, I have a pretty shit breakup. It was one that I couldn't hold it anymore. It was that toxic. Don't think in that way, come on.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was in toxic relationship. That relationship, I was really fall in love, and then it's come to the point that I cannot take it anymore.
Yeah.
I was still really sad. I was really sad that time, and I tried to figure it out myself. I was loose like for a couple months. I couldn't do anything, but I still come to work.
But then do you think like those kind of relationship actually exist where you actually like fall in love and like
Yeah, I
to
think
this
I did fall in
dear-
love. Even though it's the toxic, I try my best to understand like why the reason of the toxic happened.
But you-
Until I realized that it's not about me, it's fucking his problem.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then do you think the more toxic a relationship, the more the girl or the guy actually falls for it?
No, I don't think it at all.
Because most of the toxic relationships I've ever seen, the other person who was suffering was madly in love. Like they couldn't move on at all, even after. But then the ones that were nice and like nothing happened, they moved on like this. I feel like the more toxic the relationships, the more people stay.
But I think it's different way, because when people get more toxic in relationship, they couldn't move on because they addicted to that toxic.
Yeah.
You know, when the toxic even for example, if it's toxic and the guy just move on before the girl, that's fine. But if it's toxic, the girl try to move on, but the guy trying to follow her up, that's not gonna end well. That the girl try to
Once
go
again,
back.
I forgot. I lost who's following who. So if the relationship is toxic, so there's two relationship right now.
Yeah.
This one is toxic. What happens to this one?
So this one is toxic, this one is nice, but this one try to run away and this one try to follow. That is how they're not gonna out of the toxic relationship.
Okay.
But if this one who not toxic, but the toxic one trying to run out, that is how this end. But this one still have a lot of feeling for him, even though he doesn't do nice thing to her. But there are some, something that they have the connection in the connection.
So toxic one runs out. This one feels bad.
Yeah.
This one runs out.
The toxic follow.
Follow. Oh, so you're saying
Yeah.
the toxic doesn't leave you alone.
Yeah, if the toxic doesn't leave her alone,
Yeah.
that not she cannot come out. But if the toxic,
It's like
Leave her,
just
yeah.
go about. Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
saying like the toxic one needs to let go.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
So I feel like they will madly love. But I know that the girl is hard to get out. I didn't mean maybe sometimes girls can be toxic, but the one who not toxic is hard to get out.
Yeah.
And will fall in love more. But I don't think that the one who have a nice relationship will move on that fast. I think it depends on the person or it depends on who they met after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Have you ever like been toxic to someone?
I'm not sure. How can I know if I'm toxic? Tell me, Seb.
Like, I don't know, like use them for their money.
Not really.
No?
No.
Have you ever asked someone at the bar? Like, have you ever flirted with someone at the bar just to get a drink out of them?
No, not
never?
really.
This happened to me.
Really?
Yes, there was this girl. I was at the bar. This is the second time I visited a New Zealand bar, right? And there was a girl at the bar. I was ordering something, and we speak for 20 minutes. Good conversation. I'm laughing. She's laughing. She does that. Like when you say something, and then, does that like the hand thing, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this one's interested, right? And then people slowly start to go away, and then it becomes my turn. And as a gentleman, I'm like, so what do you like to have? But what drink do you like to have? And then she's like, vodka, whatever. I don't know. And then I was like, all right, sure. To this one, and then just put the car. And then as soon as she grabs the drink, it was really nice talking to you. I'll see you around.
Really?
I'm like, okay, first of
You
all,
got a scam.
20 minutes, 20 minutes for one drink, 20 minutes. And now I'm just scared because I don't know if I go to a club and I meet someone, do I offer as a gentleman to buy them a drink or are they just going to get a drink and just fuck off?
I'm not sure, but I normally don't talk to the guy first at the club.
Yeah.
I was always stay with my friends.
Oh, that's so. But then that's the thing. That's the another thing. If I go approach someone and they seem interested, and then I go to the bar and get the drink, and then again they.
Maybe you need to make eye contact first to see if she's interested.
True. So
After eye contact, you just say a little bit move inside of her. If she allow you to go
Oh,
in, no, not,
I
in, not
move-
inside, not inside,
I move a little bit inside of her.
not inside, close to her.
Okay. Okay, so I'm a good imagine, hypothetically, I'm a good looking guy. I'm at the club in New Zealand, all right? And you are a girl. And
Hey, I'm a girl, yeah.
And you want to signal to me that I'm like, hey, I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I walk in and now what's the look that you give me?
I would just say like try to staring at your eyes, maybe.
How? Like so right now I'm in the club. Like right now we're in the club and you're trying to impress me. So
I'll try to look somewhere else first and then
Okay.
try to keep looking at you, and looking at you.
So can you do it? Like, you know, like I want to see like how you do it.
I never do it, but I teach my friend this. My friend
Okay.
always asks me some tricks, so I teach her. But I'm afraid to do this as well in the club. I'm afraid to make eye contact with anyone.
But then do you feel like your face at the time might just be like mean?
No,
No?
my face always friendly.
No. That's not true.
I'll just say like,
okay. How sure.
I would just say like, and then I just talk to my friends, and then I just keep looking at you. Maybe 5 or 6 times. If you don't look me back, I'm done.
next.
Yeah,
So
next.
guys, you have 5 looks.
Thank
Just
you,
5
next.
looks. Thank you, next. Go that side. Oh, so you have 5 looks left.
Maybe.
Yeah, 5 per person.
Yeah.
All right. So and that's because I just don't know because a lot of time I go to So, what's your favorite club in New Zealand?
I could say it's Face Club or
Face Club?
Illusion. Yeah, Face Club is really, really Asian stuff.
Okay.
But the thing is, we love all the K-pop music
Yeah.
and we love all the sound. And I know that even though sometimes we enjoy more music and the lives wasn't that bad.
But then, in Face, there's mostly Asian, but anybody goes, right? I've been there as well. It's quite nice, but comparatively to say Thailand, how do you compare the clubs here?
I could not compare. Thailand is so big. Face Club is just like
No, I'm not saying compare Face Club to entire Thailand.
Okay.
I'm just saying comparing clubs in New Zealand
Am
to
I gonna
clubs in Thailand.
Am I gonna get banned for Face Club?
Yeah. She loves Face Club. All the time she's there. But comparing Face Club to
You said it's not
all right,
comparing.
no. now you got me fucked up. All right.
Okay.
Comparing clubs in New Zealand, all right, to like clubs in Thailand, which one do you prefer?
Of course, Thailand.
Why?
The drink was so cheap.
The drink is cheap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
it's
the
bigger.
place is so nice, much bigger. And the DJ was really nice. The atmosphere is like can get you high
Fancy.
without anything.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like the clubbing scene kind of has died away a little bit in New Zealand, though. I
Yeah.
mean, even in UK as well, like a lot of clubs are closing down. People are mainly going for house parties or like restaurants with like some music in it, like teenagers as well.
Yeah.
There are few clubs that are doing well, but most new clubs don't do as well as they used to before. Do you feel like that? Like people are not clubbing as much?
Because even now, I don't even like to go to the club at all.
Why? Is it because it's expensive or?
No, because of I feel like club have nothing interesting in me there. Maybe I've been to clubbing so long already, so I kind of like sick of it. And I feel like there are no interesting there. No handsome guy.
No handsome guys. All right. Yeah, you're not going back to Face anymore.
Yeah. Every time my friend asked me to go, I was like, where? Okay, if house drinking, I can accept. Because I love drinking, I love dancing, I love hanging around. But when it's come to club, it seemed like it's a lot of more than that.
Yeah.
Like, we enjoy drinking, but the thing is, if sometimes the music are not good, we are not getting a vibe, you know?
Yeah. But then say you find a guy, a really rich guy at the club.
Why I need to be rich?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay. he's doing really well. He's a rich guy at the club. All right. But then,
But it's from the club, that's why.
No, that's all right. That's not what I'm trying to. His facilities are not as good as it should be. Let's put it that way. Would you still stay with him?
No, why? Well, wait. After all, I just met him
Facilities.
once in
Yeah.
the club, isn't it?
Yeah. No.
How can I-
Like, okay, you meet. Okay, let me rephrase this. You meet a rich person at the club. You guys go out. Everything is going well. He seems like a nice guy. Everything is good about him. But then when you go the first time that you guys want to get intimate, you're very disappointed. Like the facilities are not as good as it should be. Would you stay or would you leave? Nice guy, rich.
I'm not sure. I've never been in that situation before because I mostly don't hang out with the guy from the club.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because I feel like the guy from the club, I don't know. I couldn't say that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that the guy from the club are bad or something, but I kind of like, I'm close to that
Yeah.
because I'm afraid that it's gonna be something bad or it's gonna be something further. It's gonna be later on we have a lot of problems. So I
That's true.
don't really want. I like to stay in my little circle.
Circle. Yeah. So, okay, we are 51 minutes in. And I want to know if you have any closing remarks, anything that you want to promote or say on the story, on the podcast.
Okay, if anyone who is international student who want to study in New Zealand, just contact me, okay?
Okay. Any
And then-
international students who want to study in
New Zealand. Yeah.
All right. I'll get the mic a little bit close. Yeah. So
Okay,
just tell it to the
and-
mic. Yeah. Just say
and-
that again to the mic.
So everyone who want to study in New Zealand or who want to come to study language school or in uni from different countries, just let me know.
She can help you out.
Yes, of
So
course.
That's her business right now. Yeah.
And also, please welcome to Thailand. So everyone go travel there and have a really lovely holiday there.
Yeah, and every person that I met who is Thai, they're amazing, really friendly, really caring, they have that emotion in them. I would love to visit one day.
Yeah,
Not
come with
once.
me.
One day, yeah,
I'll
for
take
sure.
you to the club.
That's the clubs, yeah, for sure. All right, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
taking the time and joining us. It was a really fun podcast. Like I don't think we've ever laughed so much, have we? Yeah, and I wish you the best. I hope I can get you again with more
Get me to
stories.
what?
Get you on the podcast again.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
yeah.
you, Seth, for inviting.
Yeah, cheers. And
Like and follower.
yeah,
Like
like,
and follow.
follow, subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you so much if you watched it. This is the fourth episode. So thank you so much, and then I'll see you on the next one.
Bye.